Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Triple Man back at it again, man. Still covering the cross-generation of heroes. And here's your character overview. Let's start with Kenny Eagle. Kenny Eagle, real simple. One of the few balanced characters for Team Tatsunoko. Not too many tricks. Now, when you learn Kenny Eagle, just learn that he basically has a lot of basic moves. The only issue you'll run into at some point is learning that without an assist, you will have a likely chance to land burn info. It's really simple. Just use an assist, do burn info, it pretty much will connect itself. Cash earn. Now, cash earn will beat by itself, but if you don't have proper use of friender, you're not going to get very far, because friender grab and friender fire helps him collect a lot of stuff he couldn't on his own, because he doesn't have like your attack 1, attack 2, launch, blah, blah, blah. He don't really have a lot of that. Make sure that you're using electric fire. Know that his level 3 is pretty much unusable unless you do friender grab before it. And even then, your opponent can break it, so it just gives you a greater chance of landing it. Hurricane Polymer. Real simple. Hurricane Polymer, real nasty combo character, can lace on damage. Make sure that you always keeping his Polymer token stacked up. Make sure that you learn, use, and abuse Car Super. Abuse that move, and you'll be fine. I'm not even going to waste any time with cars. You broke, son. You got to. What's more broken? You, Magneto, the Metal Blade, the Konami Code? Who knows? I'm not wasting any more time. Cars has got here. The end. Hakusho Daimo. Before we continue, we appreciate your sacrifice. Because we sacrificed one of you, we got Zero, Frank West, I-Chan, Joe the Condor, and Tekka Mad Blade. UAS is missing out on a great character because he is the only non-giant character on Team Tatsunoko with a snapback. Now, snapbacks in this game don't cost meter. Abuse it. Abuse it. Gold light tan, silver light tan. Oh shit, is that mango light tan? Oh, is that Osama bin tan? Whatever. Gold light tan. Let's just keep it straight and simple. Gold light tan is the best defense in the game. Does nasty damage, but he can't take a hit in some cases. In the battle of the giants, like I said, between him and PCX-48, he doesn't have a lot of options, but he does more damage than can take a hit or two. What's wrong with that? Ipasu Man's game plan is real simple. Learn in this version to abuse the cosmic home run. I've seen nasty damage when you do it from up close. Know that you can do a slide or any move that takes your opponent from off their feet before they hit the ground. He can connect his grab super. His level 3 timeout is determined by how much super meter you have when you activate it. It takes 3 to activate it, 5 maximum. Duranjo. Sexy and beautiful she is, but without Moyaki and Tanjiro, she's not going to get very far. Now, there are things Duranjo can do on her own. She has that little lay down stance and all that, but without Boyaki and Tanjiro, where her main offense comes from, she's not going to make any headway. So if you're going to try to learn Duranjo, make sure that you learn how to use Boyaki and Tanjiro the correct way, and you won't have any issues. One of my secondary mains, Ganchan. The reason why I like Ganchan so much is because he has a lot of options, but in trade for all of those options, he can't really produce the damage to back up that long combo meter. So just make sure that you know his options, things like that. Make sure that you connecting his super, Doggy Not Head Crush, Doggy Not Fire, Beast Mode, and this week's robots off the chain. Make sure you're connecting it because it connects almost anything. Tekka Man, while slow, does more damage than the rest of his Tatsunoko brethren for the most part. Just make sure that you hitting all his supers. Make sure that you just taking advantage that he can do more damage than most anybody on the roster. That's not a giant. My main character, the beautiful and talented and deadly Jenna Swan, at least when I control her anyway. Jenna Swan's a beast for 2 reasons. Number 1, she can handle herself, and number 2, she can back up most any other character in the game. She's a great character to have as your backup doing assist, and a great character to learn if you're trying to get into the game. The world's strongest woman, aka them thighs, is Chun-Li. The only thing you really got to know about Chun-Li is that this is pretty much her Marvel vs. Capcom 1 form because she has the air demon. Air demon falls very prey to damage scaler, so be careful in using it. Know that the Hokokyo set is a launch move. It launches on the final hit, but you can't double jump to continue the combo as you will with a normal aerial raid. Alice is the only non-giant Capcom character with a snapback. Again, snapback costs no meter, abuse it. Know as a note, any 360 in the game can be done with a 225-degree motion and it'll still come out. Also note that anytime you're trying to combo with Alex, if you go in the earth, end it with a power bomb. Always do a flash shot into a hyper bomb because it does more damage just like it does in Street Fighter 3. Rockman Boldnut, aka Mega Man Boldnut from Rockman - Mega Man Legends. Mega Man is one of my other secondary main because he's just like Ganshan. Has a lot of options, but he doesn't really have that quite enough damage potential to back up the big combo meter. But he has a lot of options. And in this version, he has the infinite. So you sucker somebody into playing this, learn that infinite and drill them and make them sorry that they ever played the game. Roll Chan. I'll say this before I talk about her. Capcom, even though they use her Mega Man powered up form, they risked a real good chance to copy something from Ryu from Marvel vs. Capcom and form change. That she could have had a whole bunch of her different outfits, and then she could have had different abilities to go along with them, which would have been cool. Just know, even though Roll can't take a hit for real, Roll's a beast. Roll is a beast and can pack on damage. Know that she can heal herself for you if the situation goes bad. My Capcom main, Beautiful Joe, all you gotta know is this. The 6-machine cannon, while unblockable, takes hell of time to come out. If you connect a Mach speed in the corner, you can, randomly, you can relaunch after it. And you can do attack 1, attack 2, attack 3 to slow and zoom. The reason why I love the pair between Joe and John so much is because John helped Joe land that 6-machine cannon in more situations than he could when he's on his own. PTX-48. In the Battle of the Giants, PTX-48 has a lot more options to do damage, especially with random guns falling from the sky. In the Giant battle, spray down gold light tan. Also, when you play in a Giant battle, when you do the hard with the gold light tan, when he pull out some out of PTA-48, make sure to see what he pull out. And in a battle versus a normal character, abuse afterburner. I think it's up attack 3 where he puts his hind legs up and he does that little fire. It does massive damage. Saki Omokane. I wish you were Cyber Blue, but we got you, so we got to do what we work with. In cross-generation of heroes, you have to be really careful because Saki doesn't have a lot of options. She can do damage, but you have to pick your spots. Know that you can spam her beam, but be careful in doing so because she has a lot of recovery time from doing it. Also, with the world's greatest move, it's a counter. It only counters attacks, so if you get hit by a fireball or something, you're going to eat it, and you're going to eat it. Know that you always want to end any air combo with her with the hand grenade. It does damage more than anything. And always remember, if you're going to learn Saki, make sure you learn her charges and what they do. Soki, game real simple. Just like Tekken Man, loses a little bit of agility to do a lot more damage. His level 3 turns him into the Oni of the Dark Ash, and he can absorb souls using the partner button, but it takes a while, but he can absorb in the air too. Just make sure you maximize your potential because he can pack on the damage and he can do it. And his level 1 that he can charge up to level 3, and for some reason it does massive damage. Batsu Ishimonji. Roy Bromwell, you're not, but I'll deal with it. Batsu, real simple. Batsu's like a Get Ryu, I guess. Batsu has a lot of stuff, but most of this stuff leave him wide open to get hit. So, if you're going to get into a fireball war, which in the versus game you shouldn't do, level 3 Shi items are perfect. Also, Try to unite by fate with different characters and see what you pick up. It's a fun little Easter egg, too. Morgan. It's real simple. You're not Galen. I'm cool with that. All you got to know, the finishing shower is the way to spam all day long and know all you got to do is do any move pretty much and cancel into the darkness illusion. Stay away from the Valkyrie turn because sometimes when you're trying to use the finishing shower, it sometimes comes out. It is what it is. And Ryu, what can I say about you that already been said? Donkey kicking to Shikodoken, donkey kicking to Shin Shoryuken, donkey kicking to Super Hurricane Kick, donkey kicking to Instant Kill, donkey kicking to Yuwa Shock. What you want me to say? He's too good. Ryu is too good. I gotta give him his props though. I'm not a Ryu player, but he's too good. A whole bunch of options for anybody that want to play him. I'm gone. I'll be back with the mini games later. Holla at your